today. Oh, it's August today. Do we have demos? No, the dash closed before. We have topics. I will paste that. Okay. Why not? Okay, knows, maybe surprise. Victoria, am I right?
Yes, I'm
Boom.
here again.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yes, to talk about harvest. We are getting closer and closer to our event. And I wanted to remind everyone that you still have 10 days to redeem your tickets at a discounted price. Luckily, our participant team is getting bigger and bigger, so you don't want to miss our event as well. And maybe we can show our program as well in the podcast. You can check out it at the orchardcore.net/harvest. You can read about the speakers and you can check out our full program as well. We will have different topics. Also, there will be a hackathon and a panel discussion as well about the really up-to-date and interesting topics. Thank you. That's
Thank you
from me.
Does it mean I can't go out?
Yes.
If I want to go out.
We'll have a going out time.
Why is it lowercase?
Should it be uppercase?
I know, that's weird.
Well, all the numbers are lowercase, you know,
Sure.
because this is in place of the hours.
Why isn't it lowercase?
Well, the
That's
5 is
weird.
lowercase.
Why isn't it lowercase? Why isn't it lowercase? Why isn't it lowercase? Dude, why is it missing a dot at the end? I will send a PR.
Don't be upset.
Okay. Thank you. Now we don't even have topics as a topic. We have Victoria. Then status. I click here. Watch one. It's updated. Nothing happened. So also core fetch July 13. July 13. We got additional warning about resource type warnings. So we mentioned this feature last week. And now, okay, more documentation. And you need to rebuild your your razor files. Otherwise, it will fail. Okay. Keep unimportant virtual methods in drivers. Big PR.
It's like 400 file changes, not that much.
Talk about it. I will talk about it.
So there's few changes. One is that we added a new base class called SiteDisplayDriver. And this one is really intended for creating display or settings for the site. So it just gives you a much cleaner, focused APIs, and you don't have a lot of things to override. And then the display driver, the base display driver, which is going to impact everyone. We removed the method that accepted iUpdater as a parameter. In exchange, we added a new method that, or synchronous method, that allows you to, or that'll accept the build edit context as a second parameter. And this will make things a bit easier from performance perspective, and also cleaner. Some of the methods were also marked obsolete. So when you build your project, hopefully you'll be able to fix the build time errors, and then you'll address these warnings, because in version 3.0, we're also planning to remove the ones that we added. In the release notes, there's a summary of all the changes. I encourage everyone to look at them because there's a lot of changes here. But the one exciting base driver that I've seen, which is the SiteDisplayDriver, it just makes it a lot easier, and it cleans up the code. So we no longer have to check if the group is, or if it's current group, if the context equal group. That is something done by the base class, and then it just makes the file slightly cleaner. I think that's all into with this PR.
Okay, so probably anyone who had their custom driver would need to add this argument, and that's it. If they were using the synchronous code.
And even if you're doing the asynchronous, you can just add it, because I think before we had an iUpdater. Now you just replace iUpdater with the context.
Okay, thank you. That's weird. Seed override.
Yeah, I also just learned that you can do this.
But yes, too, but at the same time, like, that's weird to prevent people from overriding. That,
Oh, the idea behind the SiteDisplayDriver is you're limited to the things that you can override. So it's actually, it keeps the API more focused instead of giving you everything. If you need to more flexibility, then just utilize the section. Okay. Correct. So this one, the idea is just to keep it more focused. And I did more sealing in another PR. I sealed even more properties for that class.
Did you seal the driver?
Oh, no? Not yet. Not yet. I want to leave it for a different PR.
Oh yeah, we talked about it. Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have another PR to seal all the display drivers. Oh, all the divide and conquer base. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Oh, it reminds me that last week I wanted to show you something and I forgot to show you. So about learning stuff. I learned some stuff I will share. Okay, good. Bump the all dependencies group. So we have AWS SDK, operational, parser, JSON-Path.net, Sterilog, and that's it. Renaming query should not clone. It was cloning. So you had the old name and the new name, and now you have the new one.
Yeah, so basically there's when you load the edit view, we need to maintain the old name so that way we can delete it before creating a new one, basically. So before, if you edit, you change the name, well, it just adds a new entry, but it doesn't really remove the old entry, so it doesn't replace. So adding that delete right there will allow us to replace.
Query is the thing that was changed recently, right? The queries.
Yeah, yep, a lot of things. The whole UI was changed recently. So
And you
this was
can't
a
just
bug.
update the name property in the.
Well, we can, but the problem is that we treat the name as an ID.
Okay.
And so because of that, we have to maintain the ID or the name, the technical name.
Okay. Cool. Clean up.
Yeah, this
Sections.
VR2, I also sealed more properties to try to even make it more focused.
Yeah, cool. It's just changing the IntelliSense, right? When you say more focused, when you say override, you just
Yeah, exactly. So you can't override these. Yeah. Before, if you type override, no, you have 10, 15 methods to override. Now, if you try override, it's like only 5, 6 methods that you can override. I think it's easier to explain to someone how to create a display driver this way, or for the site at least.
Okay, it's kind of dangerous, but there is always a base one that you can. There is always a mitigation in case there is a mistake here. Cool. Done. Is there a demo? No. Okay. Is there any PR or trade or anything looking to zero?
Zoltan, do you have any update on where the testing is from your side?
No, that's still something that Sarah can talk about. Well, she finished the Orchard Core Commerce and the Orchard Core open source extension solutions of ours, but she now has to get back due to the breaking changes. And .NET is in progress. She did notice some JSON deserialization issue, but that needs some zeroing in yet. Something with the deployment plans.
I don't see any issues reported. Is that something she's reporting soon, or is that something she's going to just fix?
Yeah, as mentioned, this still needs to be zeroed in, so that's not reported yet.
Okay.
This one has test, this one has new feature. So now I have asked for some test. I will ask for something else. Or maybe actually it's to fix the documentation. Yep. Okay. So yeah, looks good.
Maybe we should release 1.8.4 soon.
Why is that?
Yeah, I'm about to explain. So I actually backported some of the PRs from 2 to 1.3 or 1.4 because there's some reports of bugs and it's been a while since we actually released anything. So I think we should at least release 1.4 or 8.4. Let people fix whatever patches they need to fix while we're waiting for 2.0.
Which patches do you have in mind?
I'm sorry,
I
what
think
was
you-
that?
I think
Which
you made a mistake.
patches?
I already backported some of them over
I think you
time.
made it. When you say 1.8.4.
1.8.3.
Okay. Did you say 4?
Well, no, 1.8.3, which will be 1.8.4.
Okay, so I think that you made a mistake because you merged it to 1.8.3. This is not 1.8.3. 1.8.3 is something around there. So you should have created a 1.8x or 1.8.4 to work on it.
Yeah,
so you
I think the mistake was calling the release 1.8.3. It should be 1.8. And then any patches we release, it
Yeah.
should be part of the 1.8 release, not 1.3.4. I think it just needs to be like we should stick with the same branch, 1.8.3, and for all of them, for anything 1.8 related.
Now, otherwise we have a branch called 1 or a branch called release. No, I think it's fine to have a branch for what released or a tag for what released. For every release with a version.
Well, usually
So
when
we-
you release it, you tag it, you create a tag,
Yeah.
which is 1.8.3, but the branch, it should be 1.8. And
Or
that's,
or 1.8x. Okay, I see what you mean.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a branch here, 1.8, but you see we have branches 1.6. Okay.
Yeah, because I think we just did it wrong with
So we
1.8.
still have a tag for 1.8.3.
Yes, we have a tag for .3, .2, and .1.
Okay.
So I
we'll
think
keep it
we're
as a
just
working
gonna,
branch then.
we'll
Okay.
keep it. Yeah, exactly.
Good. So what do we have? When did we ship? All these things that you decided to update. Just that. So if I remove. Tag 183, Elasticsearch API, submit on this one. Yeah, these look like hopefully you make fixes that you want in a 183. It's fine, but technically we should what is broken or more than that because there are only 3 of them.
I think there's more than 3, but they're like older.
Well, the tag is 183 from 25th of April, and I see 3 other commits on this branch. So
Oh, maybe because we actually released the 183. Yeah. some of them were already shipped with the 183. Got it. Never mind.
I think it's a good idea to ship us a minor version if we ship a major version. At least for the people who don't want to upgrade to a major because are breaking changes, but still want a few patches. That doesn't, well, it's cheap, so we can do that. Okay. Well, we can ship as often as we want. These ones are not breaking anything. Yeah. Be careful with the translations packages though, because yeah, that also means we need to ship as many times the translations packages. Make sure they are not pointing to translation packages from the main branch. Might be an issue. Yeah. This should be an issue. Or don't update the translation packages in 183. Okay, let me check what I had in mind last week. I wanted to show you small stuff. Small stuff. Okay, something I discovered. Something called base64 UI. I assume everyone is familiar with base64 encoding, the thing that converts a byte array into chars. So it can be stored where byte arrays don't make sense. Okay, and we use that a lot in Orchard. Well, please. Choose with base64. Media step, so we store in this media step, we store a file as base64, probably because we want to store it in JSON, I don't know. What do we have? We have a filter. What is that? So this is for the recipes, custom function, base64, base64, the same thing, I believe. So this is a file, base64, and this is a string. So base64 is nice, but when you put some base64 value in a URL, there are conflicts with some of the chars. So someone invented base64 URL, which does the same thing, but excludes the plus, minus, slash, no, sorry. Plus, slash, equals, and also removes the equal. So the equal could be at the end, like equal. It's just to have the same, a good modulo of bytes that are stored. So instead of storing like, oh, the last byte or the last bits, it's storing the full byte and then things that will equals. And so this base64 URL is the same thing as base64, but without all the characters that could conflict in a URL. That's why it's called base64 URL. So it's compatible with URLs. And I discovered that because there is a method now in the runtime to do that. So runtime. base64 URL class. So I believe I can find some doc. Text. So now there is a base64 URL class dot decode, encode, whatever. You can span strings, whatever you want. Well, we don't span strings. And probably we have bytes and of chars. So that's great. Oh, it's only available in .NET 9. They are so lazy. Ah, crap. But whatever, we soon. 8 is the NCS, right? Oh, we'll have to support that. So we can use it next year, well, in the next few months. When I discovered that, and I found it interesting that we do that now. We could even have a helper to use that if we need also. We're not really waiting for this one to appear. If we need polyfill, maybe there is a polyfill already. And what is the name of the C# NuGet package that supports polyfill? Poly? No, it's not poly. Polyfill. Poly sharp. Probably is this one. Yep, can't find one. Okay, well, just to mention that, the other thing I wanted to mention was I don't remember what I meant by that, but I will have to check some examples of what I wanted to show you next time. To make it useless, I want to find good examples. So I look for it next time, but at least today we have 64. Any other topics, questions? All good? Okay. Half an hour.
I think so.
Thanks, everyone. See you on Thursday.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.